Review of Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. Man's Search for Meaning is a profound and timeless work by Austrian psychiatrist and Holocaust survivor Viktor Frankl. First published in 1946 under the original German title Ein Psychologe erlebt das Konzentrationslager, translated as A Psychologist Experiences the Concentration Camp. The book has become a classic in existential psychology and philosophy. It combines Frankl's harrowing personal experiences in Nazi concentration camps with his development of logotherapy, a therapeutic approach centered on finding meaning in life. This review explores the book's structure, themes, impact, and enduring relevance. Structure and content. The book is divided into two main parts. 1. Experiences in a concentration camp. The first part is a gripping autobiographical account of Frankl's experiences as a prisoner in several Nazi concentration camps, including Auschwitz and Dachau, during World War II. Rather than focusing solely on the horrors of the camps, Frankl examines the psychological responses of prisoners to extreme suffering. He describes how individuals coped or failed to cope with dehumanizing conditions, starvation, brutality, and the constant threat of death. Through vivid anecdotes, Frankl illustrates the resilience of the human spirit and the role of inner purpose in survival. This section is not a chronological memoir, but a reflective analysis of human behavior under unimaginable stress. Frankl observes how some prisoners succumbed to despair, while others found ways to endure by clinging to hope, love, or a sense of purpose. 2. Logotherapy in a nutshell. The second part introduces logotherapy, Frankl's psychological theory, which posits that the primary drive in human life is not pleasure, as Freud suggested, or power, as Adler proposed, but the discovery and pursuit of meaning. Frankl explains key concepts of logotherapy, such as the will to meaning, the importance of responsibility, and the idea that suffering can be endured if it is imbued with purpose. He provides practical examples of how logotherapy can be applied to various life situations, including grief, trauma, and existential crises. This section is more theoretical, but remains accessible, as Frankl uses clear language and relatable examples to illustrate his ideas. Key themes. The search for meaning. The central thesis of the book is that life has meaning under all circumstances, even in the face of extreme suffering. Frankl argues that while we cannot always control our circumstances, we can choose our attitude toward them. This idea is exemplified in his famous quote, "Everything can be taken from a man, but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way." Frankl's experiences in the camps reinforce this belief, as he describes how prisoners who found purpose, whether through memories of loved ones, creative imagination, or spiritual faith, were more likely to survive. 2. Suffering and resilience. Frankl does not romanticize suffering, but presents it as an inevitable part of life that can be transformative when approached with purpose. He recounts moments of profound despair in the camps, but also instances of hope, such as when he envisioned reuniting with his wife or completing his manuscript on logotherapy. These moments of meaning sustained him through unimaginable hardship. 3. Human dignity and freedom. Despite the dehumanizing conditions of the camps, Frankl emphasizes the indomitable nature of human dignity. He illustrates how prisoners retained their individuality and humanity through small acts of kindness, humor, or defiance. This theme underscores the power of inner freedom, even when external freedoms are stripped away. 4. Existential responsibility. Logotherapy emphasizes that individuals are responsible for finding their own meaning in life. Frankl argues that meaning is unique to each person and can be found in 3 ways: through creative work or deeds, experiences or relationships, and the attitude we adopt toward unavoidable suffering. Strengths: emotional and intellectual depth. Frankl's narrative is both deeply personal and universally applicable. His ability to weave psychological insights into his camp experiences makes the book accessible to a wide audience, from casual readers to scholars. Concise and powerful. Despite its short length, typically around 150 to 200 pages, depending on the edition, the book is packed with profound ideas. Frankl's writing is clear, direct, and free of jargon, making complex philosophical and psychological concepts easy to grasp. Universal relevance. The book transcends its historical context, offering insights into coping with adversity, whether caused by trauma, loss, or existential crises. Its message resonates with readers facing personal struggles or seeking purpose in modern life. Inspirational, yet grounded. Frankl's optimism is not naive. It is rooted in his lived experience of unimaginable horror. This authenticity lends credibility to his philosophy and makes his hopefulness compelling. Criticisms. Limited autobiographical detail. Some readers may find the first part lacking in personal or historical detail, as Frankl focuses more on psychological observations than a comprehensive memoir. Those expecting a detailed historical account of the Holocaust may be disappointed. Abstract second part. The section on logotherapy, while insightful, can feel disconnected from the visceral narrative of the first part. Some readers may find the theoretical discussion less engaging than the personal story. Repetition of ideas. Frankl occasionally reiterates key points which can feel redundant in a short book. However, this repetition reinforces the core message of finding meaning. Impact and legacy. Since its publication, Man's Search for Meaning has sold millions of copies worldwide and been translated into over 50 languages. It is widely regarded as one of the most influential books of the 20th century, impacting fields such as psychology, philosophy, and self-help. The book has been praised by figures ranging from psychologists to spiritual leaders for its universal wisdom. Frankl's logotherapy has also left a lasting mark on psychotherapy, offering an alternative to Freudian and behaviorist approaches. It remains relevant in modern therapeutic practices, particularly for addressing existential issues like purposelessness and despair. The book's enduring appeal lies in its ability to speak to readers across generations and cultures. Its message, that meaning can be found even in the darkest moments, resonates in an era of uncertainty, mental health challenges, and global crises. Who should read this book? Man's Search for Meaning is recommended for readers interested in psychology, philosophy, or existentialism, those seeking inspiration or guidance in overcoming personal hardships, individuals exploring questions of purpose and meaning in life, anyone interested in Holocaust narratives or stories of human resilience. It is particularly suited for readers who appreciate introspective and thought-provoking literature over purely historical or narrative-driven accounts. Conclusion. Viktor Frankl's Man's Search for Meaning is a masterpiece that combines raw human experience with profound psychological insight. Its exploration of suffering, resilience, and the pursuit of meaning offers a powerful framework for understanding the human condition. While the book's theoretical sections may not resonate with all readers, its core message, that life's meaning can be found in even the most desperate circumstances, remains universally inspiring for those grappling with life's challenges or seeking a deeper sense of purpose. This book is a beacon of hope and wisdom. If you have specific aspects of the book you'd like me to explore further, e.g., specific themes, Frankl's life, or logotherapy's applications, let me know